Yay.
Did you get
What?
it?
Are you making fun of my mustache again?
No!
You eat? You're having rice ramen.
I'm having my ramen. What are you eating? This is Erin
I am
Eats.
having. I sent you a picture. Raw.
I look
Now
delicious.
you're gonna have to put that on the. I love the way you edit and stuff. I mean, you're pretty quick with it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll make sure to flash what you sent me.
Having chunky applesauce.
Okay. Yummy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why chunky versus smooth?
With this,
There you go. Delicious.
I'm also drinking.
Oh, delicious.
Coronavirus. New Year's Day 2019 seems like 5-10 years ago.
I
After
know.
what we've been. Unbelievable.
So I wanted to ask you about that. I mean, has Corona really affected anything with you, or?
No, not with me, except that I am buckled up and I'm not gonna test the waters, put my toe in the water.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what's smart, do we? We
That's
really
true.
don't. There's
That's true.
There's no guidance.
But what you and I do, that's smart. I've decided that.
That's right. But my big song, I Like to Stay Home, is going viral on the YouTube.
Okay, I was gonna bring that up because it's like it's very
It's
fitting with the
incredible.
times.
That's 1986. This virus is going to be with us for the next 50 years.
I hope not. That's the rest of my life.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you. You're all gonna die.
Always creating. I mean, that's my lifeblood, is to come up with ideas, write them down because I'll forget them.
Yeah.
It's worse than ever. What's unique about all this compared to all the other little boys and girls
Yeah.
is that I'm proud that I've been doing it for so long, but now it's starting to work against me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ageist issue, some old white man, what does he know? It's
Exactly.
funny.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was inevitable that it would happen because I did get started early.
Mhm.
I'm often asked this about how did you know? Did you have any idea that things were going to happen the way that you were doing in the 70s?
Yeah.
And it's a stupid question. Of course not. How could I ever? I was only pouring out raw, creative energy.
Yeah, and in a way, I feel like you could argue, it wasn't you predicting that this was going to happen. Maybe you were the one that was a big factor that caused it to happen,
True.
That's what I think.
And I started developing the home recording, writing songs and overdubbing, the one-man band thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and that started, really getting good. I only had one real fan. That was my uncle up in New Jersey.
There you go, but that's a fan still.
And had quite a reputation, but I still was the hermit, the bedroom guy. I could have sold my soul to rock and roll and hit the streets and got signed with a label and started a brand new band. No, I was the tape recorder guy, And then, how did you know that that's what it was going to be like? Forget the company, no middleman. You make a tape and you put it in a box and mail it across the world.
There you go, our Stevie's Cassette Club.
Fiercely independent for 54 years. These are just little sound bites, I guess.
Yeah.
I take notes about how great I am.
There you go. That's what you should do. You gotta be your own advocate. I like it.
Posting this to Facebook seems like your parents are watching you or something. I don't know.
I get
Comments,
that.
I'm so comments have ruined the internet.
Mhm.
Don't leave a comment. Only give a thumbs up or thumbs down. We don't need a new emoji. What's the new one? Care?
Yeah. It's like a hug.
But what was wrong with love?
Exactly.
But comments are always, well, let me stand up here and tell you what I think.
Exactly. Like, here's a paragraph, and it's like, no one cares. Yeah. And people get vicious. People are mean because they have that wall of, like, you know, this isn't real. I'm on the internet.
That's it.
But, yeah, it's crazy.
And that's why they have the block function. And boy, don't you know that's used constantly?
Yep. It's weird because it's, you know, with the internet, it's like it's not in the real world, but it is in a way. Like, it has real world implications, and it's a weird dynamic.
It's never going to go back the way it was, though. You know?
Nope. This is it now. This is how things are.
Are you a big Ariel fan?
I am, yeah.
For a while, though? One of the OGs?
I wouldn't call myself an OG. I think I found him and you at the same time, probably around like 4 years ago. I wanted to ask you about your relationship with Ariel. Do y'all still talk, or is it just kind of... Because I know he likes a lot of your stuff on Twitter. I've seen that.
Isn't that funny that we all look to see who likes
Yeah. Well, and because I'm following you, so it'll show your tweet, and then it'll say Ariel Pink likes.
Yeah. And it makes us jump to conclusions. I wonder what that means.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, why?
Maybe it was Ariel's people, his bot.
That's true. That's true. He said in the documentary that he always, you know, tries to advocate for you. Do you feel like that's still true, or?
Yeah.
That's good.
I do. And same for me advocating him. I'm popular enough now.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all lift each other up.
If I post something related to him, it skyrockets the likes.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off. What about my stuff? You know, I get 5.
You're like, I'm not his PR guy. I'm my own person.
He's massive.
Yeah, he is.
Sadly, we're not much in touch. And again, I try to avoid making it into a soap opera drama.
Yeah. You just gotta message him and be like, I miss you. What's going on?
Yeah. Or, I'm never talking to you again.
I hate you. There you go.
Got that $10 you owe me?
Exactly. Just throw something just real controversial at him out of nowhere.
Martin Scorsese, this is the best picture I've ever seen. What? Cool Daddio? Yeah, it's a good picture.
He did say that. I remember him saying that. That it's his favorite movie, actually.
That's right. But it can change tomorrow.
Exactly. I haven't seen it. Wink, wink.
Oh, no. You have because you're press. That's the point.
Oh, right. Yes. Press has seen the movie exclusively.
We don't have to skirt around the issue, you know.
Exactly.
And again, what I keep repeating to people is that it is out. It's finished.
Okay.
Of course, now COVID virus has destroyed any kind of plans for anyone.
Yeah, any kind of showings in theaters.
Yeah, for anything, promoting for anything.
Yeah.
I'm not even hearing from my people in the UK because their lives are in chaos.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Even if it's indirect, everybody is on hold.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So are you happy with your portrayal in the movie? Are you happy with the final?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's really difficult.
They said that in the movie as well, that you were like the most neglected or greatest neglected artist of the 20th century.
Yeah, well, that's what they'll say, you know, but I mean, that's going a little overboard, but what's not overboard is to get a text.
Everyone watching in the future, stream Cool Daddio when it's available.
Yeah, that's what I need, you know, and they also want, you know, DVDs. Fuck them. I mean, you know, it's ridiculous.
You talking about Pitchfork?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Fuck Pitchfork.
You know, I mean, you know, it could be either. You can't figure out why these things happen or don't happen.
Yeah. It's they don't really have like a consistent conscious vision. You know, they just kind of, things just happen with them. What did you say?
Father John Misty.
There we go. Okay. Yep.
He can fill an arena. I don't hate his music, but I don't like it either.
That's fair.
Underground people don't want to play Madison Avenue games.
Yeah, you know? it doesn't work. It's like culture clash in a way.
That's right, and you got to meet a lot of people that you'd rather not.
Exactly.
You know.
It's a whole charade you have to go along with, and it's just
it's
very anti everything that you stand for. So
exactly,
it just doesn't work.
So hypocritical. For decades, accused of shooting myself in the foot by flaunting the quantity. That there's just too much, and everybody's like, that people are put off by it. But of course, that I can only be me.
Exactly, but I feel like that's the appeal for you, in my opinion, is like, you know, it's you're making music because you need to make music. You have something you want to say, so you do it, and you know, it's not about like, oh, we have to package this so we can release it here, and you know, it's just I'm just making music.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm kind of a forceful personality. Even though I'm wide open, I'm not an asshole. I try not to be.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I am because of the loud radio voice.
Yeah. It's a good loud radio voice. That doesn't make you an asshole inherently.
Well, it just means that I can enter conversations.
There you go.
You know.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, and I see that from you just watching your stuff.
I try to.
Is the weirdo factor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, that's where we all kind of enjoy dwelling, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's where we're happiest.
Worrying about what others think, and that's that's horrible. Gets in the way of your true self.
You're kind of selling yourself like, here's me, this is what I am, you know. It's like how much of that is, you know, going along with the bullshit, or are you, you know, doing your own thing?
Yeah, but it's really not selling myself as much as just jumping up on the stage, you know, just doing Shakespeare. I mean, it's just,
I agree.
You can hide away, or you know, this way I can still stay at home as I like to do, but I can also. Everybody says, "Man, you need your own web show. You need a podcast. You need to do this." Loop that bird.
Anything that's too personal, I'll cut.
You're a fucking idiot, you know.
You are wrong, and I hate you.
Don't put that in the film.
Oh yeah, cut.
Oh, don't put that in the film. And I'm a professional bank robber. Please don't put that in the film.
Oh, that one's staying in.
Again, the corporations are the ones that say, tell us what you think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not to mention that they're fucking watching everybody's every move.
Yep, and it's not even hidden either. Like, it's like if you look in terms of services, it says like, we're, you know, monitoring your feed, we're monitoring what you're saying. Like, it's not a conspiracy, it's real.
That's right. And down at the bottom in the tiny fine print, it says, by using our service, that you agree to, you know, let us
own you.
walk into your home, you know, with cameras.
And there's money to be made.
Yeah.
So corporations are going to be knocking on their doors.
Yep, everyone. That's the biggest ruiner of everything, in my opinion, is money.
Yeah. Oh, there's no question about it.
Yep.
Corporations have, they've ruined everything. They've ruined authenticity of human expression.
I agree.
There's so many. Don't say the word indie, but it is indie, I guess. But
we need a better word than indie, but that's all we have right now.
and I've been hearing that since the 80s.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
And that back then that meant strictly independent label.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's no such thing as label. You are a label. I am a label.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not independent.
Someone, like a Neumann expensive microphone, recording one
in a room. That's like, that's avant-garde compared to Justin Bieber,
Yeah, I agree.
That's not a good example, but still, I mean, even they would call that lo-fi.
Yeah, and it just doesn't really.
Yeah, it's such a blurry concept. That's the best word I can think of, because. But again, and they're also to the point to where we live in a world that has to have name tags, and everybody's lumped into a category. Because fidelity, DIY is more important to me than lo-fi. But if I have to defend it, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Everybody talks about lo-fi as a genre or a style of music.
Yeah.
Of course, and that's what they did with indie. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's like devolved to the point where it doesn't mean what it actually is supposed to mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's like people are building walls. Yeah. Build the wall. And that brings me to our enemy, Mr. Needle Drop. No, he's our enemy. Are you in touch with Anthony?
I am. We follow each other, and he retweeted one of my videos a while ago. So
that's not being in touch.
I know.
But you're right.
But I'm close. I'm there.
That's what we're talking about. One never knows how close they are.
Exactly. I'll send him this video and be like, I'm gonna interview you next. It's your turn. Say your piece. Because me and our Stevie are mad at you.
He's a big fan.
Yeah, he's a big fan of yours. Yeah. That's good. He needs to promote you more. What's going on?
You don't have a huge following at all, but I mean, let's change that or whatever. But the point being, even Sex Pistols and Ramones. I had a Ramones album. I was on tour with a lounge band in Georgia, and we had a little turntable, and I had read about this band from CBGB's. No one had any idea.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm a big Sex Pistols fan. They kind of got me into punk when I was like 14 or something. Yeah. So
I wasn't a big Smiths fan. I was a huge Cure fan until they made it.
There you go. I like it. I agree.
Yeah.
I liked the Smiths a little bit for a little while, but I don't know. I can't say I'm a Morrissey fan in particular. So
my whole life has been like that as far as discovering new bands. I call it anti-music, but that's sort of cool because I'm not against it at all.
Yeah,
it's just like against pop, against the pop.
It's like counterculture. It's good. It's good that it's different.
I've been listening to Nigerian tribal music recorded, field recordings, and that's just mind blowing.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'll have to check it out.
I look great tonight.
Soft lighting. I like the hat. Are you a big Nirvana fan?
I am Nirvana.
You are? Okay. La Maison? They're Italian, so I don't know.
You go with it. That too.
Yeah,
music from around the world. Yeah, things don't always have to be American English.
Yeah, but I like them a lot. So I don't know if you can find them somewhere online. You should check it out.
Okay, I wrote it down. Thanks.
There you go. No worries.
It's like fish mush.
Yeah.
Not real fish. It is. And I don't even have an oven to bake them in, so I put them in the microwave.
I was gonna ask, did you just eat them cold?
But it's getting really scary, like a movie.
Yeah.
Vigilantes.
Yeah. Open
carry. Going into government buildings. I mean, we're in a science fiction film now.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like we've been in a science fiction film since like 2012.
His reassurance to the American people is fake.
Exactly. Yeah. It's that's not the issue we need to be worrying about right now.
That's right.
So.
And even the issue that we do need to be worrying about, he has no clue. He's not.
It's all advanced planning.
Yep.
Hello? You have to have some advanced planning, you know.
And that's what upsets me is so many people have it in their, like, the appeal that I've heard from people who support him is that he's like, he is authentic and he's just a dude who's being himself. And I'm like, I don't get that feeling at all, personally.
Yeah, he has a job to do, and he's not doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And his moody tweeting, that's the ultimate thing.
Yep. It's...
You know, this is the government. Keep it behind closed doors.
Yeah.
You don't get on Twitter.
That goes back to our conversation about, like, how the internet's kind of changed everything. Like, it's so bizarre that the president of the United States is, like, ranting on Twitter. Like, what is happening? What world are we living in?
And he does it like a 10-year-old kid.
Yep. It's awful.
Kill me now. There you go.
Okay.
Ageism.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? I think there's just a lot of people that are out there like, oh, I hate old people. I don't care if, you know, they get the virus, because whatever, they're going to die anyways. And
That's
it's
right.
just, it's upsetting to me. I think it's really gross that people think that. And I feel like it's very common. Like, people aren't really condemned when they say that kind of stuff.
That's right.
So I don't know. I want to know your thoughts on that.
You're totally right. No one's protecting human rights and civil behavior. That's what I'm trying to, and that's what's happening today. I was just shocked seeing these photos and these articles about the female governor of Michigan is scared to go to work.
Yeah.
That exists, but like as we were talking about right now, what used to be ageism is getting really out of hand to where it's cool and fashionable.
Yeah,
But to put down the homeless man lying on the sidewalk. You know? You know, share, retweet. Yeah. Much love.
Yeah, same to you. Goodbye.
Bye.
I think it'll work.
Okay.
I say we go with it.
You can even put it through a back pedal if you want.
Yeah.